Hello everyone, this is Mohammed Saray and today I'm going to talk about the impact of the pandemic on the global economy. In this video, we are going to the private role that US consumer play in driving global economy demand. We will also explore the profound impact of the pandemic on the United States economy and the significant changes it has caused into the global economic landscape. This analysis is crucial for understanding how interconnected our world has become and the way forward for the businesses and policymakers. US consumers have historically been a powerhouse in driving global economy demand. Their spending habits significantly influence international markets, trade dynamics, and economic policies across the globe. That vast consumption by Americans doesn't just boost the domestic economy, it creates ripple effect that reach every corner of the world. The spending power of United States consumer is not just a national matter, it sustains various international markets from tech gadgets manufactured in Asia to luxury goods from Europe. The demand generated by US consumers helps keep the global economy vibrant. Industries worldwide, including automotive, electronics, and fashion, heavily rely on the purchasing power of American consumers. The pandemic brought about the unpredicted changes to the United States economy. Lockdowns, widespread job losses, and a significant shift in consumer behavior dramatically altered economy patterns. Online shopping surged as people stayed home, while travel and hospitality sectors suffered massive setbacks. Small businesses faced closure, and there was a rapid acceleration in the adoption of the digital technologies across various sectors. During the pandemic, there was a notable shift in the consumers' priorities. Essentials like groceries and health products saw a spike in demand, while this discretionary spending on items like clothing and luxury goods declined initially. Home improvement and technology sectors experienced growth as people adapted to working and scheduling from home. The repercussions of these changes extended for beyond United States border, affecting global trade and supply chain as the United States economy struggled. So did economies worldwide, particularly those that heavily depend on the export to the United States. The disruption in the United States economy led to significant delays on the shortages in global supply chains. Factories shut down and the shipping routes were disrupted, causing a ripple effect that affected production and delivery times globally. Essential goods, including medical supplies, faced shortages, highlighting the vulnerabilities in global supply chains. With the United States grappling with the pandemic, there have been shifts in the global economy leadership. Countries like China, which managed to control the pandemic relatively quicker, saw a faster economic recovery and took on a more prominent role on the global stage. In the United States, businesses have had evolved rapidly to survive the pandemic, accelerated trends that were already underway, such as digital transformation and remote work. Many companies shifted to the digital-first models, embracing e-commerce and the remote work as the new norms. Retailers expanded their online presence, and services providers moved to virtual platforms. This shift not only helped businesses survive but also opened up the new opportunities for the growth and innovation. Innovation became crucial. Companies that adapted quickly thrived while others struggled to keep up. For example, restaurants promoted the delivery and takeout services, and fitness trainers offer virtual classes. The ability to innovate and adapt to become a key determinant of the success. Globally, businesses also faced a transformed landscape. They had to navigate new regulation, changing consumers' behaviors, and the rapid pace of the digital transformation. Companies worldwide invested in the technology to enhance their resilience and agility. Different sectors were impacted in varied ways. Technology and e-commerce sectors boomed due to increased demand for digital services and online shopping. Conversely, travel, hospitality, and brick-and-mortar retail faced significant setbacks. The job market saw drastic changes. Many people lost their job, particularly in sectors like hospitality and retail. However, new opportunities emerged in the industry like technology, delivery services, and healthcare. The wage trends also shifted. Some sectors, particularly those deemed essential, saw a wage growth due to high demand for their services. In contrast, wages in struggling industries stagnated or even declined. The disparity highlighted the unequal impact of the pandemic across different job sectors. Globally, employment trends mirrored those in the United States. High employment rates were observed in the sectors hit hardest by the pandemic, such as tourism and retail. Meanwhile, sectors like tech and logistics experienced growth, leading to job creation. Wage trends worldwide varied greatly, reflecting the uneven impact of the pandemic on different economies and sectors. In countries with the robust social safety nets, wage declines were less severe. However, in the developing nations, the economic impact was pronounced, leading to significant wage reduction in the job losses. Another crucial factor to consider is the aging population in the United States. This demographic shift poses long-term economic challenges, including increased healthcare costs and shrinking workforce. The pandemic highlighted the vulnerabilities of this age group and underscored the need for better healthcare and social support system. Globally, many countries are facing similar issues with the aging populations. With this trend will impact economic growth and social services in the coming decades. Countries like Japan and the parts of the Europe are already experiencing the economic effect of a rapidly aging population, with the increased pressure on the pension system and the healthcare system. As we look to the current perspective, it is clear that the pandemic has reshaped the global economy in many ways. Businesses, employment, and economic policies continue to evolve in response to those changes. The emphasis on resilience, innovation, and adaptability has never been more critical. Looking ahead, it's essential to focus on building a more resilient and inclusive global economy. This includes investing in digital infrastructure, supporting small businesses, and ensuring that economic recovery efforts benefit all segments of society. In conclusion, U.S. consumer spending remains a key driver of the global economic demand, but the pandemic has brought significant changes that will have long-term effects. The interconnectedness of our global economy means that changes in one country can have widespread implications. It's crucial for businesses and policymakers to adapt the innovatively navigate this new economic landscape. Thank you for listening to me.